Courtney feels spite because Marlon's too tight.
He just doesn't like to spend money on me.
So she got loose with her blind date.
I suggested the only place that has 24-hour roller coasters.
Vegas. The date started Friday evening. It didn't end until Sunday night.
Meanwhile, Marlon let it roll with his blind date.
I gave her my lucky socks for we were going bowling.
Now, will he learn to share his gifts with his girl?
I think I'm God's gift to the earth, if you ask me.
Or will they have a change of heart?
Change of heart. Let's meet our couple. Now, they met at a party about a year ago. He was originally supposed to hook up with her best friend, but he had his eyes set on her. And before the night was over, they were locking lips in a heated moment of passion. Yes. Today, though, they feel the flame is dying and the time has come to air their dirty laundry. So please welcome Courtney Ward and Marlon Clayton. Courtney, let's go back to that night that you guys met. Who made the first move?
Marlon made the first move.
He was all over you.
We were at a party, and like you said, he was supposed to hook up with one of my friends, but by the end of the night, he was just like all over me.
It was all about you that night. And Marlon,
You blame me.
Marlon, what that night? What specifically attracted you to her?
What attracted me to Courtney was she has some beautiful, nice legs, big butt, and nice hair.
So it's a nice package for you. You like that?
Yes.
All right, now Marlon, the first night was great, obviously, when you met. How's it been since?
It's been shaky, up and down, you know what I mean? She always bitches and nags.
She nags? What was she nag
not
about?
that bad.
Oh, man, my personality. She nags about me digging in my nose. She nags about...
Well, who wouldn't?
I mean,
Really?
that's nothing to nag about.
But my main problem with him is that he flirts with my mother constantly. And I mean, that's not even the main thing, but he makes it seem like that's cool. Like,
I mean...
Well, you're putting the play on her mom?
Her mother looks good. Her mother is like, whoa, you know, it's Halle Berry type.
oh, God.
Courtney, give me the worst flirting story, though, that you've ever seen.
Well, one time he spent the night at my house, and then when I woke up in the morning, he was on the couch with my mother. I guess they fell asleep watching a movie. I don't know.
It wasn't nothing, you know what I mean? Come on now, your mom don't want me, man.
Now,
I know
Marlon,
that.
listen, if she's seeing things like that and obviously has these feelings, aren't you, like, neglecting her needs?
I feel I'm not neglecting your needs, man. You look at me, I think I'm God's gift to the earth, if you ask me.
I would not go that far.
So what are you saying? That she's just lucky to actually be with you?
Yeah, I mean, don't you think?
Lucky? No, I'm not lucky to be with you. Come on now. You're okay. You're okay. I wouldn't say that much.
All right, wait. Let's find out a little bit about Marlon. Courtney, how is he financially?
Financially, he's always claiming broke. Either he's broke or he's just saying that. I think he's just saying it because he has money to spend on himself, but he just doesn't like to spend money on me, I guess.
So he's not treating you. And Marlon, what's the problem? Let's hear your side.
I think she doesn't appreciate me. I think we need to get a lie detector test on her or whatever.
Come on.
I can't trust you.
A lie detector
I can't even trust you.
No, you're just jealous. I don't know what the problem is. He went as far as tapping my phone.
You was on the phone with my boy.
So what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you were on the couch with her mom, so I guess you're even. I don't know.
Exactly.
Marlon, what do you think it is that she lies about?
Okay, she says she's at school all the time. I call her, where are you? Oh, I'm at school. I'm like, come on, every time I call you at school, you say you're at night. Oh, I'm at school.
Yes,
Daytime,
I mean,
I'm at
sometimes
school.
I have to
Wait,
study.
School is 24 hours a day?
All right, Marlon, what about
Marlon? Get some time?
Marlon, sometimes you got to have evidence. So if you're like checking it out, what the real story is, what's like the most incriminating piece of evidence you found?
Okay, I was in her car because she said stop digging in my nose. I was in the car. I grabbed it. I went in the glove compartment and found a Jimmy hat.
Wait, you're saying you found a condom in the glove compartment?
Correct.
And you carry
he
these?
shouldn't have been going in my glove compartment.
But do you carry these around with you?
If you wouldn't snoop through stuff, then you wouldn't find anything. That's on you.
All right, Courtney, tell us why you chose to come on this show and do these dates.
Well, because he's just so wishy-washy. I just want to see where I stand with this guy. I mean, he never tells me anything about how he feels or anything, and I just want to know.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel.
All right, by the time we're done, we'll see how you stack up exactly. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet Courtney's date, and we'll hear how a home-cooked dinner ended with breakfast in bed. Stay tuned. Marlon. Now, Courtney says that she and Marlon have been dating for 10 months and never really discussed their relationship. So we set her up on a date that will certainly have them talking for a long time. Please welcome Louzine Rawls Jr. You know Courtney? Now, Courtney, let me get this out of the way right away because I understand this was a marathon date. Just how long did this date go on?
Well, the date started Friday evening around 6 o'clock, but it didn't end until Sunday night about 6.
Yeah, Sunday, bro. I had to go all out, you know.
That was, I'd say, quite a date. And Courtney, obviously, he made a great first impression. How'd he do it?
He did. Well, just look at him, first of all. He looks good. He looks good. And he was really sweet.
So, I was going to say, to spend a whole weekend with somebody, there had to be more.
I am sweet, bro.
And Louzine, what about with you? How was the feeling? How are the feelings towards her?
Very pretty young lady. Nice feet, nice legs, nice hair. Natural, doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
So, Courtney, tell us where this monster date started. Where did you start that Friday night?
Well, we started at his cousin's house, and he cooked dinner for me. And
Chef RD, huh?
Never Chef RD, homemade, baby boy, homemade.
Marlon, don't you ever do any cooking for her?
no.
I wouldn't even buy her pizza.
You see how he is? He doesn't say stuff
good.
like that, you know?
Man, a pizza, man, come
So,
on.
Louzine, what was on the menu?
I cooked her fettuccine with shrimp and some garlic bread.
It was good. It was really good.
Was it microwave?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, he was making it from scratch. And Courtney, was he a good cook? How did he do?
Yeah, the dinner was really good, but you know what? It was so good, it kind of made me think he might have went out and bought it.
Oh, really? Now, Louzine, be honest. Is that true? Did you make it or did you order it in?
No, I really bought it, man. I didn't go buy it or anything.
You made
Right
it
from scratch. The fettuccine, the everything.
All right, Louzine, let's talk about after dinner. What'd you have cooked up for then?
We watched a little TV, and then after that, we went to go-kart racing.
Go-kart racing?
And right from the start, she was very energetic. We went straight to the go-karts. She was a demon around the track, running over people. I mean, a lot of fun.
Louzine, now one of the things that she complains about is that Marlon won't spend any money on her. Did you notice that? You know, that was an issue?
Nah, matter of fact, a couple of times she asked could she pay. And I was like,
really?
I usually take care of my women, man, so I don't have no problems with
Marlon wants to know what's up with that.
Hey, you pay?
I pay, man.
What she offered.
Money's no
Now-
object, man, on a date, you know.
Courtney?
That's what a man does.
So you spent your whole paycheck, huh?
That's what a man
You spent
does.
your whole allowance, huh?
Whatever. Allowance.
Slow down, nephew.
Pockets is fat, baby.
Come on,
Pockets is
nephew.
fat.
Hey, hold on, Courtney. So these two guys are nothing alike, is what I'm getting. Would you agree with that?
At all. Louzine has class and Marlon doesn't. It's obvious. He doesn't.
What kind of class he
stuff
got?
like that.
Look at his
how
bowl
he's
cut.
acting right now.
All right, well,
Look
let me
at
find
him.
out a little bit more about the date. Go-karts are done. Then where'd you go, Louzine?
Well, she suggested that she wanted to go on roller coasters. So I was like, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, oh, roller coasters. So I suggested the only place that has 24-hour roller coasters.
And where'd you go, Courtney?
Vegas.
Vegas. So, Courtney, here you are on a first date with a guy, and Vegas comes up. Is that all right for you on a first date?
Usually no, but Louzine made me feel so comfortable, and he was such a gentleman that I didn't want the date to end.
So, Courtney, I gotta wonder, did you make the roller coaster ride or not?
Yeah, we did. Actually, we did. We had a lot of fun. Louzine was. He held me like a man would on a roller coaster. He wasn't screaming and crying like this one.
So what are you saying? Marlon's not a man when it comes to rides, or what?
No, well, one time, for example, we went to Magic Mountain, and we got on, what ride did we get on?
Was it
Man, you
Colossus?
Oh, yeah, it was
man.
Colossus. We got on Colossus. He was screaming and crying like a little
Hey, Colossus is fast, though.
Louzine, tell me about this Vegas trip. Was that spur of the moment, or was that part of the big master plan?
A little bit of both. If she was a pretty young lady, nice, sweet, then I had booked a room at the MGM Grand, so I had already had it all planned out.
So you were hoping, at least you covered your bases.
Yeah, for sure. I had to. Look at her, man. She's gorgeous, man. I can treat her like this, man.
So Louzine, obviously then in the master plan, you didn't go there just to ride a roller coaster.
No. Hotel, kicking back, relaxing, a little massage.
Massage.
Massage, huh? Yeah. Massage with the rough alligator hands, huh?
That's all right, man.
Let me tell you something. She was not complaining.
Hey, Marlon, wait, let me ask Marlon a question, because you say you don't trust Courtney. What about the two of them in Vegas together like that?
I don't believe they just went on a roller coaster myself. You know what I mean?
We didn't. Trust me.
Courtney, how much time you
smile,
spent?
right? You
How
see
much
the
time did you
smile?
spend in that
We
room?
spent just about the whole time in the room. He gave me a full body massage. I mean, he rubbed my feet, the whole
I
nine.
hit the whole 9, man.
You were all over that.
All over.
So, Louzine, what about the room, though? Did you get some rest or maybe a little room service?
A little bit of both. We used the bed more for just sleeping.
Oh, you were resting. Marlon, are you okay with all this?
Man, I'm not okay with nothing, man. That's messed up. I didn't know all that. You know what I mean? I thought
You gotta treat them right, man.
All right, well, we're going to hear about your date next, Marlon, so I'm sure there'll be some surprises in there, too. Next, we'll meet Marlon's date, and we're going to hear how a pair of lucky socks actually helped Marlon get lucky. So there's more to it. Stay tuned. About Courtney's wild date with Louzine. Now we're going to meet the woman that Marlon dated. He's looking for a woman who isn't hard to please and promises not to lie. So we not only found him a pleasing date, but a promising one as well. So please say hello to Ashley Mays. Yes! Hi, Ashley. Good to see you. Didn't you know Marlon? Marlon, talk to me physically about the first thing you noticed when you saw Ashley.
I noticed her long, beautiful hair, nice legs. She got a round derriere.
And Ashley, what about Marlon? Was he what you were expecting?
He was. He's very attractive. He's clean cut and he's funny. He's just a little shorter than the guys I usually date, but that's okay.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Marlon, now here's what I want you to do, Marlon. Now compare Ashley to Courtney.
They're like day and night. Ashley, on the other hand, she's smart, very intellectual. She tells me she's somewhere and she's actually there. She goes to UCLA.
So?
And what do you do? Oh,
Well, she's in school. You're going to college too,
I'm
aren't
in
you?
school.
oh.
But
When you're
whatever.
there, huh?
I'm always at school. Come on now.
All right, Marlon, you gave her a high rating in intelligence. And what about as far as beauty?
And beauty, I gave her a dime plus. Just look at her.
And what about Courtney?
Courtney, on the other hand, gotta give her like a. Hey, hold on, I gotta give her like probably a 8 now. You fell off a little bit.
Oh, come on. Just because Little Miss Easy done came out here, now I'm going down? Come on, anyway.
Ashley, let me ask you if you agree with Marlon's assessment of your intelligence.
Yeah, I do. I really agree with it. I know that I'm smart enough not to do what she did on her first date. And I'm also not dumb enough to let go of such a good guy.
I see. Courtney, if I were to ask Ashley to rate Marlon on his romantic side, because you had a problem with that, what do you think she would give him?
And she had to give him a 0. She had to.
0.
Because he is not romantic at all.
Ashley?
I gave him an 8 because he tried. He gave me flowers. He was very romantic, but he lost 2 points for Hard Rock Cafe. That wasn't romantic, but he tried.
Well, 8 out of 10, though. That's not doing too bad, considering she thought it should have been a 0. Very
Yeah,
nice.
well.
Courtney, are you surprised? The flowers
I'm
and the whole works?
surprised about some flowers. But I mean, he is kind of like that in the beginning, but it's going to go down, trust me.
Not always happy.
Marlon, tell us what else you did, other romantic things besides the flowers.
What else I did? Massaged her feet at the dinner table. That was before we got the food.
Before the appetizers.
You know, I massaged her feet.
I told you he's nasty.
Slow down, nephew.
I told you he's
I
nasty.
massaged her feet. I put a ring on. I put the rings on her toes.
And how's her
everything.
feet compared to Courtney's?
Her feet are beautiful, suckable.
Suckable.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Ashley, you're at dinner getting your foot massage. Isn't that a little embarrassing?
No, it felt very good. I needed it. He put rings on my toes. He rubbed me real nice. And we discussed the different flavors that come out of my toes if he was to suck them.
You got different flavors coming out of there, huh?
Strawberry shortcake, brandy, Coke, whatever.
And Marlon, besides rings that you put on her toes, anything else you put on her feet?
Oh, yes. Took her back to my house, and she met my friends or whatever, and I gave her my lucky socks because we were going bowling.
Oh, that's where the lucky socks come in. So,
Yeah.
so you had a pair, and what's the big deal with that, lucky socks?
My lucky socks is that nobody but me wore my lucky socks, and I thought she was special enough to wear my lucky socks.
Ashley, besides bowling strikes, was Marlon actually striking the right chords with you on this date?
He was very helpful with me. He was patient. I rolled a strike my first time. I didn't do as well afterwards, but he helped me through it.
You got off to a good start at least, anyway.
I did, yeah.
So he was very kind, gentlemanly, patient.
Patient, very patient. He's not a player like Louzine.
So Marlon, as a bowling partner, a little potential there or not?
Yes, it's a lot of potential there. I look forward to bowling with her in the future.
Ashley, give me your opinion, because you did mention what Courtney did on her first date. What was your opinion on that?
I thought what she did on her first date was very inconsiderate. She needs to use a little more discretion with a man she just met. And I know she hurt his feelings. He's a sweet guy. I mean.
Okay. Ashley, the other thing we learned from Courtney was that she was frequently embarrassed by Marlon when they were out. How was he with you?
Oh, he wasn't embarrassing. I say a little more overprotective. When we were driving on the street, guys would look in the car at me. He'd be like, "Stop looking at my woman." But
you gotta put it down. You gotta put it down.
And Courtney, did you hear that quote, "my woman"?
Yeah, I heard it. Doesn't bother me. Yeah.
Now, Ashley, was that wishful thinking on his part, or was there something more we don't know about?
Well, I think there was a lot of wishful thinking that evening because I dug in his pocket for some change and there was a condom in there.
Oh, yeah?
That's actually very wishful thinking for a first date with me, you know.
Or just in case, it's better to. Yeah, Marlon, what was your thoughts?
I didn't even know. It was my brother's pants or something. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, look what's in my brother's pants. Okay. Marlon, if you had to rate the date, what'd you give it?
I give it a 9. The reason being is because it wasn't enough time. I want to spend more time with her, but I understand the obligations that she has. She had to be somewhere with her family. I work 2 jobs. She's in school, so if it works out for the best, it will.
So it makes it tough. But 9's not a bad score considering 1 through 10. That's good.
Correct.
Now, Marlon, do you feel like you could trust Ashley a little bit more than Courtney because you had that problem?
Yeah, I think I could trust you, Ashley. The reason being is because I ask where you are. You tell me already when I talk to you on the phone. And I talked to my mother about you already. And hopefully, you can go to church with me next Sunday.
Church next Sunday. All right, will Marlon and Courtney have a change of heart? We're going to find out during the break. They have to make that decision. Stay tuned to find out what it is. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Courtney and Marlon both came on the show to finally deal with the inevitable problems that come up in any relationship. Now, Courtney's tired of Marlon's big mouth and unromantic nature, and Marlon feels that he just can't trust Courtney at all. So let's get your decisions, and Marlon, we're going to start with you. Now, you say you're God's gift to women. You did say that. We're going to see whose gift you're going to be here. Is it going to be your girlfriend, Courtney, or your date, Ashley? What do you say?
I don't know. I mean, you going out with him, it made me like a little jealous. But me being jealous, that means I care. So I'm about to go ahead and
stay together. All right, Ashley, sorry things didn't work out for you. Marlon wants to stay together. Courtney, we got to get your decision, though. Marlon does say he wants to stay. You guys have been involved for about a year now. But you went out with Louzine, obviously had a really good time. You guys went to Vegas and the whole works. We got to get your decision. What do you say?
Well, going out with Louzine was like the greatest date of my life, so I'm going to have a change of heart.
Change of heart. And Louzine, that worked for you?
Perfect.
He says it's perfect. Courtney, let me just ask you about the experience. What was it that made you want to have a change of heart?
Well, I mean, he's just so childish, and I hate having to go through all that, with him. And Louzine, he's pretty much straightforward, and he's cool about it.
So you saw something different, and there you go. And hopefully, Marlon, you'll find something different out there and have a better luck next time. All right, good luck, dude. That's our show for today. Thanks to Ashley and Marlon, and good luck to Courtney and Louzine. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.